Thank you so much for joining us this morning. It appears that people saw the email, but they didn't get some time to join us anyway. So, my name is Shashank, and I'm the regional representative of ProQuest. ProQuest is a US-based publication company. We provide databases, dissertations, journals, ebooks, and we cater to all over the world. In India, we are working for the last 13-14 years, and we have some wonderful products which we are going to show you, the faculty, the researchers, what kind of content we have, and how this content will going to help you in your research, what you are pursuing right now, and how our tools can help you to achieve your goal, your desire, as far as your teaching is concerned, as far as your research is concerned. So we'll start with that. And today, my colleague Sanjay is here. He is our training and consulting partner. So whenever there is any presentation opportunity comes, we both go and we try to interact, we try to inform as much as possible information as we can. So we are not going into our company introduction, so because you can find everything on Google. So we will start with the product presentation, which we have already provided to South Asian University, because we have some products which we discussed with the library, that what kind of product will be useful, what kind of product can be potential for the researchers, what kind of research going on. So accordingly, we have initiated a trial of 3 of our databases. The first database which we have activated the trial is, as you can see on the wall, ProQuest Dissertation and Thesis Global. ProQuest Dissertation and Thesis Global is our one of the unique database which is not available with any of the publisher in the world. One platform where you can get dissertations and theses from all across globe. So universities and institutions like from Harvard or Stanford or MIT. So all institutions, what we did is we digitize their dissertation and thesis, which is as usually we saw in the library in the universities, as you can go and in the library and read the content, read the dissertation, but you are not allowed to take a print out, or you can take it to your home, just like the books. So here in our platform, we are giving you online access of more than 4 million dissertation and theses, which we have sourced from over 3,000 institutions, universities worldwide. We'll go and in the next couple of slides in the online demonstration, we will show you the strength of our content, how this content will going to help you. We'll go step by step. So start with the first slide, as the punchline says, the world's most reliable tool for discovery and dissemination of graduate works. So this collection is not only for a collection of PhD thesis, so you can find dissertations here, you can find all sort of scholarly works here, but primary focus is on dissertation and thesis. So why dissertation? Why we are creating all these kind of stuff? Why we are creating all this kind of content? So our mission statement, which aligns with university, is better research, better learning, and better insight. We try to provide you better option to complete your research, learning methodologies to help you, so that your insight will be going to be broader. Usually, whenever we talk to the librarians or whenever we talk to the academics, what we try to do is we enable people to change their world with our content, with our resources. Approach of ProQuest is curate, simplify, and connect. We try to curate new content, innovative content, make it simplified for you. There will not going to be a robust or complex type of content. We provide simplification in our content so that users, actual user, end user, researchers can connect with us. As you can see, what the diversity of our content is, 1.5 billion digital documents we have, 6 centuries of content, 600 years of content we are having, So we're not talking here about dissertation thesis only. We are talking about all sort of content which we are having. So we are world leader in newspaper archives. We like in India we have digitized Times of India newspaper. So we are promoting Times of India newspaper archive, Tribune, Guardian, all sort of newspapers we are having. Then we have medical content. We have all sort of abstracting and indexing services. So this is the depth of the content which ProQuest is having. So what we believe that these are the dissertations are the form of scholarly communication, and these dissertations not only be kept in the library. It should be going to mass audience. All researchers all over the world, they can see the content and they can use this. They can use it in their research. So dissertation and thesis in research and teaching. So there are many types of scholarly content that don't go through peer review process, provide research with insight into emerging trends. So all sort of content which we are like dissertation. As you can see the trend that dissertation and thesis usually used by 73% of people. 70% people use working papers and conference proceedings also. So here we are showing with our graph is how dissertation and thesis in your research is helping you. So dissertations are purely research. So why these dissertations are helping you? These are the gaps which we have identified. So where these dissertations and these thesis, we are filling the gap. Why you should be referring to dissertation and thesis? These are a couple of examples. Like these provide extensive research data or literature on common topics. So the agenda of dissertation and thesis, making a product like this is to give you an idea, give you a clear picture that if you are doing a research, let's say on potato, or let's say you are doing a research on any certain area, biotechnology, robotics. So with these kind of tools you can use and you can identify that, let's say if you have a mentor who is in Germany, who is in Australia, who is guiding you, so what kind of research what kind of peer group of research they were doing. So you can identify that, okay, so here the research has happened and here the research stopped. So there is a scope for you to start your research from there. And you can identify the trend, the methodology, how the research paper has been written. So all sort of gap which you cannot find in journals or e-books. So those dissertation and thesis are going to help you, which we provide. Again, some statistics. What kind of, because this is the form of data set which you can find. So here we are talking about the subject area, that like what kind of subject area we are having. So this collection, dissertation and thesis takes care of all subject areas, starting from humanities, social science, science, technology, any subject area. So we will also going to show you side by side that what kind of content, what kind of dissertations we are having here. These are some trends. So as we are showing you that what kind of dissertations we have, I would like to share with you a very important piece of information which I find out yesterday. I was googling, not googling, I was searching for some dissertation from faculties who are here, and in our PQDT database, I find a dissertation submitted by Dr. Shashanka Parida. So we have that dissertation, I have downloaded it. I'd like to show you. Excuse me. submitted by Dr. Shanta Parera in the University of California. So here we can see that all 388 pages of dissertation is available here. So you can refer his dissertation for if it is related to your research or any other faculty member. So like this entire 388 page of dissertation is done. So this is the power of the content, because if you are connected to Dr. Shashank Parera, so you can ask him, he will show you his dissertation. But with this tool, you can actually download his dissertation, you can create it for your research. So I did some of the research, and then one faculty, Anuj Bhuwania, his dissertation is also in our collection. So then we have Malika Shakya ma'am. So her dissertation she submitted in her during her PhD. So it is also available here, and it is submitted in February 2008. So another, I just want to show you. Savarun Roy is also here as a faculty. So I just try to look for these people. So you also looking at a scenario where what we are saying, like 4 million dissertation is available. So from your own university, 4 of the people dissertation I just show you. So same way you can try to find your research areas, your whatever you are trying to pursue in your studies, thesis, etc., and that particular content. The subject area, like everything: modern literature, neuroscience, food science, quantum physics, cinematography, neuroscience, sociology, education, civil right. So collection is multidisciplinary. You can find all sort of content, because we have definitely, if you have a research topic, definitely we will be having something which will give you a help, which will give you an insight, how to start your research, how to help. These content are going to help you in your research. So usually people say that why should we go for dissertation and thesis via your platform? So the problem is the content which is available on Google is not available always. Consistency. So what you are looking on Google is maybe today it's here, but there is no guarantee that maybe next week or next 10 days it will be there. So usually we face this challenge whenever we are talking. So we provide a platform, we provide content base where you can get dissertation and thesis at any point of time. There are some other areas like you have to take care of quality, you have to take care of indexing. Reliability is the major issue. So with our platform, you will get those dissertation permanent. Any number of people can access the content, they can download it, copy, print. It's up to them. What about open access? Yes, open access is there. There are more people are looking into open access option too. But the problem with open access is Google Scholar does not reliably distinguish between journal, monograph, and thesis. So if like segregation is not available there, everything is there. If you, as a researcher, you have less time. So usually what you try to do is you try to get maximum research out in minimum time. So these kind of resources are going to help you in less time, because the kind of services we have, indexing, searching is the best beauty of our product. In less time, how you can search the content. The largest curated collection and most reliable search tool. So we are not saying that we are the most reliable. Our customers say, because we have partnered with more than 3,000 institutions worldwide. The list is growing on and on. So as we are talking about PQDT, the product of ours, and we are also talking to the library that how we can take your dissertation and thesis, which has already been submitted in the library, and we can include your dissertation and thesis in our collection. What is the point of benefit? The benefit is your collection is going to a global platform, your dissertation is going to a global platform. I would also like to share one incident recently happened. University of Guwahati. University of Guwahati is one of our subscriber of PQDT collection, and University of Guwahati also contributes dissertation and thesis in our platform. So every month we get a chart that which are the institutions whose dissertation and thesis downloaded maximum, or whose dissertation and thesis were downloaded maximum all over the world. And in the month of May, the number one chart on the chart, number 1 and number 3 dissertation and thesis downloaded were from Guwahati University worldwide. It was about some chemical analysis and chemistry. So when we inform Guwahati University that you have achieved this milestone, that number 1 dissertation and number 3 dissertation of yours has been downloaded worldwide, so they take it as on a very positive note. They published in the local newspaper. It's an achievement for them. So what we try to do is we provide content. So the content which we are providing. So so here we are talking what the issue which we are talking about is the collection which we have, how we curated the content. Like 2 million full text PDF is available. 20 lakh dissertation and thesis are available for download. Our platform is tried and trusted, like you say, Library of Congress, so official repository. So whatever we publish, it automatically go to the Library of Congress. They recognize our work. As I was talking that I was mentioning 3,000 institutions, but the number has been grown. It's like 3,100 schools and universities globally have opted us to go. They give us their dissertation. We provide them discoverability all across the globe. Most top-ranked research universities are giving their contribution to ProQuest. Every year, we include more than 200,000 new dissertations. So it's not like we have restricted. So our collection is going on and on. So as of we are not talking about right now. Maybe in next 1 week or 10 days we have more dissertations with us, with more subject areas, and not only PhD thesis we have master's degree as well in our collection. It's a collection of masters, PhD, MPhil, etc. All dissertation and thesis we are having in our content. This is again some figures which we are having, which shows the content, like from which are the top contributor of the dissertations. These are some names: Princeton University, Toronto, Cambridge. This again, 80% of world top universities are subscribing this database. So we are not giving you a XYZ, we are giving you a top class content. All the IITs in India, they are subscribing. All the IIMs, they are subscribing. Central universities, you name it, they are subscribing. Kolkata University, Jadavpur University, University of Delhi, Jawaharlal Nehru University, all these are subscribing this database because they know the value which this database provides to them. And actually there is no any alternative of this database. We are one and only one who are providing PQDT in the world. Again, some figure that why this content is unique, what we just discussed. So we have some unique content from UK, China. 100 countries are contributing. The process of including the content. So I just introduced you about the content PQDT which we have. The trial is working. Now me and my colleague will show you online, because as you are the researcher, you can inform us that what kind of research you are looking forward for, and we can show you whether this content is going to provide you the results or not. So we will show you. You can inform us about the topics which you are interested in. We can show you the content. Also, we will my colleague will inform you about some of the tools which is available on our platform that's going to help you, that will going to make your job easy. Sir has already informed on the library webpage about the trial, so you can directly go to the see on the library webpage of South Asian University. Sir has already mentioned about the trial. So these links are available. Like we are going to discuss about other products too. Here is the link of PQDD. Just no need to go, no need to do anything else. Just click on ProQuest Dissertation in Thesis Global while you are sitting in the campus, and that link will directly take you to our homepage, ProQuest Dissertation in Thesis Global. It is a platform, right now it is running in trial, but it will give you all access, like full text, you can download, copy, print, so there is no restriction. So this is the homepage from where you can search. Simple search box, just like Google, just type anything. So like we have mathematics here, so if you can say a word, any subject area which you are looking for, any particular? Biotechnology.
Biotechnology subject area? All of you are biotechnology? What's your subject area?
I am from
International relation. And you? Sociology. You are from? Oh, you are from library. Okay. Oh, sure. So the process is very simple. When you want to search on your topic, just enter your keywords here, and below that. So whenever you give the key terms, all the suggested key terms will be here that has been already searched by the other researcher scholars like you around the world on the PQDD platform. So sometimes when you search on that, if you find that some topics are more close to your research topic, and you can just, if you think that someone is more relevant, you can just click here, automatically it will come on the result. Otherwise, you can move forward with your keywords. So now you are getting around 1,36,468 records, and I think this can be a good number of the records if you are going to work on the ProQuest biotechnology topic. So this is the enough number of the documents if you are looking for some topic on the biotechnology. Again, if you are a senior research scholar, so if you are looking for only for the doctoral thesis, then also you can select here. On this platform, around 4 million dissertation theses are available from 1605. And if you are looking at the dissertations from the 1605 to 1900, around 70 or 60, you can find the dissertations in the bibliography format, not in the full text format. So if you are looking for only for the full text format or the, then you can just select here, and then you can find all the documents from there. So you have the options, you can just click here, full text and the doctoral thesis. This will be reorganized and filter the records and will deliver only those documents which are from the biotechnology in full text and the doctoral thesis. So you have number of the documents from 1 lakh documents are available here. Now what is the right process for accessing this document is that if you think some documents are very relevant to you in this particular record page, then again you have the options that to just click on the preview, check that really this is relevant to you or not. because if you go through the abstract and then after that they will also show the subject area. So if you are working on the biotechnology, but really this is the topic in which, this is the subject area in which you are working, or you are working in some other different area. So after going through the subject area, if this is not relevant or this is relevant, then you can decide that if it is relevant for you, then you can just click here, come here, and always you can download the full text from here also, but always click the title of the document. What are the benefits for clicking the title of the document? You can get all the relevant information which can be important for writing your own dissertation thesis. So on this page, you can view your full text dissertation thesis. You can get an idea what exactly it is on this page. Along with that, you have also option to go through the abstract and details on this page. So you are here with all the abstract details, subject area, author's name, institution's name, advisory, all details are available here. Along with that, sometimes you are not looking for the full text document, sometimes the references are very, very important for you. And you want to know if this author is here, if the author has written this document and that is important for you, then you also, it can be interested for you that which are the documents this author has taken as a reference. So if you click here, you can get the list of all the references, documents for their research papers. So these are the list of the references. You can copy and paste in your list of the references also. And if you want to download the full text complete thesis, just click here. In a single fraction of the second, whole thesis will be downloaded in on your desktop. So it is going to be downloaded here. So all document is on your desktop. So you can take the printout, you can keep it in your pen drive, you can send it to your email ID, whatever you want to, you can do. Now, the most important thing is that now we have downloaded the article. At this time in every university, a common discussion is going on plagiarism. And it is very important for, recently UGC has also, Government of India has also given some rules and regulations. Based on that, if your content is had the same type of content or the repeated content around, copy and paste into more than 20% or 30%, that not only you are going to penalize, but your advisor or your guide will be also penalized. So it's very important that if you are taking some piece of the content from here, you should also should have a facility to get the references or the citations so that you can mention in very, very easy way. And if you are not from the library science background, really it is very difficult to write the citations or the references in a very correct format. And writing of the references correct format is also very, very important things for you. But here, if you are on the ProQuest platform, it's very simple. We have given a tool, site tool. If you are going to use some piece of the information from this particular dissertation thesis, then simply click on the site and the citations will be generated for this particular thesis. Now you have to just copy and paste in your reference in your PhD thesis or the master thesis from here. Sometimes when as a PhD researcher scholars, maybe in a year or 2 years you are going to present your papers 2 times, 3 times, 4 times in the different conferences at national level, international level, and at that particular moment, if you go to the document of the conferences, they can mention that they can just expect, they expect that please follow the APA style, please follow the Harvard style, please follow the this. So if that is also very important requirement for you, and based on your requirement, we have also added it to, we have given all the top citation style here, and whenever you are expecting any citation style, just click here. For example, I am looking for the American Sociological, then you can just click here and citations will be changed accordingly. Now you can copy and paste in your document. So this can be also very, very important for you. Now, based on your PhD thesis, also for getting a degree, I think you should publish at least 2 papers, if I am not wrong. 2 papers. So when you will publish your papers, you will submit your papers to the editors or any journals or any magazines, whatever. When you submit your papers, the editors will not go through your full text paper first. They will first go through your list of the references. And if your list of the references is not correct, they can revert back to you and giving any opinion on your papers, they will take around 90 days. Minimum 90 days they will take to response on your paper. And if you do some small error, anything there in this list of the references, it will again take 3 months, and after 8 or 6 months, you can feel that your paper is outdated. So it is very important that you should, this tool is very important for you to save your time, energy and many other things. Now sometimes if this document is very important for you and you are writing your dissertations, so surely during writing your thesis or the dissertation, it's very important that you are always in touch with your guides or your faculty members under which you are doing the PhD.